Yo, it's your boy kdeemo, baby, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, I'll be telling the story of Jakob Poeltl and his time with the Raptors and the San Antonio Spurs. So if you are new, hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Jakob Poeltl is a 7'1" center for Toronto Raptors. Poeltl's name is not really big in the NBA as of now, but is a big man that fits the timeline and essential need of his team. Jakob grew up playing the game of basketball a lot. His family was very much athletic as his mom and dad both played volleyball, and they opted for him to play the game of basketball at such a young age, as is a basketball program near his house. He then moved to USA after 2013 after getting scouted overseas for his play in the FIBA Under-19 Championships. Jakob Poeltl averaged a double-double as his team finished second last in the tournament, where Jakob gained many meetings of interest from multiple Division I NCAA programs. As for Jakob getting scouted very much, this made it very hard for him to choose between education or playing basketball professionally, as he had a lot of options on his hands. As an end result, he ended up playing for Utah. The reason why he wanted to enroll with this team was because the relationship he had with the coaching staff. Their coaching staff traveled to Europe twice to see him, as he was a former NBA player and he had a history of developing young bigs like himself in 2014. 2 years later, after playing in college for a while, he then got drafted into the NBA. On draft night, Jakob got selected with the 9th pick in the 2016 draft. As for him being a player from Austria, he had great rim protecting ability and IQ for playing the center position. The only reason why Jakob didn't go higher in the draft because his degree of explosiveness off 2 feet. Another weakness he had in this game, he couldn't really shoot a lot, and he didn't really stretch the floor out. Poeltl, for his athleticism, it wasn't really his specialty, but he was very mobile and a versatile rim protector at the time. Now moving on to his time with the Toronto Raptors. For Jakob was his debut with the Toronto team. He didn't really do a lot in his first NBA game. He gave you 12 minutes of playing time and only had 2 points. During the season, as the Raptors had a G League affiliate with the 905, he'd be sent down to the G League for development and improvement of play, which played off in the long run. The reason why this happened because the Raptors were dealing with 2 big men and Jonas Valanciunas and Serge Ibaka at the time. In his sophomore season, yet alone, Poeltl scored 14 points in a 128-94 win over the Philadelphia 76ers, which was a grouse in his development. Then, on December 12th in 2017, he made all 8 of his field goal attempts and had a career-high 18 points in a 120-115 win over the Indiana Pacers. He was the only Raptor to appear in 82 regular season contests with Jakob on the court for his career with the Raptors. During the time, he gave you 5 to 7 points a night on a field goal percentage of 60%, which is very good with 4 rebounds and a block per game in 10 to 18 minutes a night. Jakob, for his time with the Raptors, then came to an end. On July 18, 2018, Poeltl was traded with DeMar DeRozan and a protected 2019 pick to the San Antonio Spurs in exchange for Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green. This was a very great opportunity for him with the Spurs, as he would unleash his full potential and greatness throughout his career as he got more playing time. Jakob would start full-time on February 25th of 2022. Poeltl posted a career-high 28 points along with 11 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 blocks in a 157-153 win against the Washington Wizards. On November 24th of 2020, the San Antonio Spurs signed him to a contract extension. Then later on March 17, 2021, Jakob logged his second consecutive double-double with 20 points and a career-high 16 rebounds in a 106-99 win over the Chicago Bulls. Then later on November 22nd of 2022, Jakob got a career-high 31 points in a loss to the Portland Trail Blazers. As for all of Jakob's stats, it was very high across the board, and Jakob was a very underrated big man at the time for the Spurs in the Western Conference. Jakob gave you roughly 10 points across the board, as he had good playing time, and he gave you 8 to 9 rebounds a night on a 61 field goal percentage, was very good for a big man. For Jakob's playing time, he gave you 26 to 29 minutes a night, which increased compared to his time with the Raptors. But the only question was Jakob. As for the Spurs, they're a middle-of-the-pack team and a building team. How do you add Jakob into your success because he's a big and he couldn't really take over? His services weren't really being put to use on the Spurs team as they're rebuilding and getting a good lottery pick. Jakob was stuck to stat sheets night in and night out and have good stats for a big man, but it was time for him to go elsewhere. At the 2023 trade deadline, the Spurs traded him for Birch, and then this led to him having a career high, scoring 30 points, having 9 rebounds, and blocking 6 shots during a 133-123 win over the Orlando Magic as his best outing so far to Raptors, as for him just starting to fit on the team in a long time. And the Raptors have various amounts of contract extensions with Fred VanVleet, Gary Trent, and himself. And that's the story of Jakob Poeltl and his time with the Spurs and the Raptors. So if you are new, be sure to like button, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. And we're on the road to 400 subscribers. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and that helps me grow every day in getting videos out like this. Have a good day. I'm out. Peace out.